Hey everybody, and welcome to the Afrofusion Spot. It's your girl Miss G, and I'm happy to have you all here with us. I have a special guest today. Going to be bringing you a fabulous interview with the fabulous Miss Nini Amarlise, who is a 2017 Supermodel Canada winner. So big ups to Miss Nini. Thank you for joining me today. So Supermodel Canada, how does it feel to be the winner?
It's really surreal. It still hasn't sunk in really. It's an honor and a privilege to really be an ambassador and inspiration to the younger generation who want to, I guess, achieve their dreams and pursue their passions, because I know sometimes we do face challenges in life where it's kind of like a stumbling block where you feel like you can't do it, but when you can actually find a figure of some sort that can surpass the boundaries, it gives that person fuel to keep going and really achieve what they want in life.
That's great. So tell me, like, what prompted you to even enter this competition, and what was the experience like competing in it?
Well, the competition was amazing, 100%. I was nervous the whole time.
I can imagine. Like, how many people were competing? Was it a lot of?
It was like 50 people.
Wow, that is a lot.
Male and female.
Oh.
Yeah, so there was actually a female winner and a male winner.
Okay, they had separate categories. I thought, like, man, you beat the dudes too. Like, that's big.
No. But prior to actually enrolling into the competition, it was like, should I enroll? Should I not? Like, I wasn't sure, because I'm like, I don't like competition. I don't like to compete against people.
Yeah. The modeling industry is always competition.
But I don't see it as that. I see it as a way of like kind of helping and enabling, like a system where you can say support, my sister in modeling, or my sister or my brother in modeling. I don't really see it as competition where it's like, I'm gonna be better than her or maybe better than him. Like, it's a community, and I feel like we kind of lack that thinking when it comes to such an industry. But when you can implement that in such an area, then I feel like that's when the family type of thinking comes to play. And
so what was the thing that made you finally decide, yes, I'm gonna do this?
What made me say yes was, like, the idea of coming into my head was like, it's a once in a life chance, like, why not? So I kind of submitted, and I realized that once I did get into the top 50 or the top 100, was like, okay, maybe this is getting really serious, and maybe I should actually try and see where it can go. And long and behold, I went through the competition, and there.
And was this your first modeling competition?
I did a pageant in 2015, and I actually got top model for that.
Okay, nice.
And then this is my second competition ever.
And then now you won. So how did it feel when they announced you as the winner? Like, how many people were in the final round that they had to choose between for the final winner? Was it like a top 3 or 5?
Top 5, I believe. There was first runner up, which was Nova, and then there was another runner up, and then I think there was like around 5. And it was just surreal when they called my name. I'm like, wait, are you calling me or somebody else? So
we were like, what do you mean? How do you like?
And immediately I actually started crying, because I'm like a flashback of all that I went through from even childhood, and like even the bullying and all that stuff resurfaced, and it's like, whoa, like I can actually overcome and become something potentially good.
Exactly. Don't let all that negativity bring you down. You know, you still push through it and went ahead with the competition, and you came out victorious in the end. So that's the amazing accomplishment, right? So now, like, in your role as the 2017 Supermodel Canada, what do you hope to achieve in this role, and what do you think this opportunity is gonna bring to you?
I really feel like this is going to be the right platform where I can have a voice and just kind of mentor the younger generation coming up. And also, I aim to go more international than just staying here in Canada.
Of course.
Expanding perhaps like in New York or Africa, Milan, somewhere that other people can hear my voice as well, and they can also aspire their dreams, and hopefully I can be the pushing fuel so that they can attain what may seem impossible and make it possible. Okay,
so hopefully through this platform you could definitely reach that, reach those aspirations and goals. So now let's get a little bit more information, or get to know a bit more about you and your journey into becoming a model. So what is it that made you decide to try modeling, and how long have you been modeling for?
Well, I started in 2014. I actually saw a casting call online for looking for the face of African Fashion Week Toronto.
Okay, African Fashion Week, whoop whoop.
And like, it was a challenge still because I was coming from a background where I was bullied all my life. People called me ugly, that your nose is too big, you're too dark, you wouldn't amount to anything in life. And then to actually see a casting call for black models, I'm like, wait, maybe I could fit this category. What if I do a submission and see where it goes? So I was battling from conflicting thoughts, like maybe I can't do it, yes I can. So long and behold, I did put my submission and I did get selected to compete. And even though I didn't get first place, sixth place, or anything like that, that was enough fuel,
a good experience,
to push me forward.
Everything's a learning experience, and it still pushed you. I guess you liked it and figured, okay, maybe let me try
to get better and
do more, right? So what was your actual first modeling gig and how did you find that experience?
My first ever modeling gig, but prior to even enrolling into African Fashion Week, the face of African Fashion Week, was a hair company ad, and that's the name of Haria, which is a hair weave installment company. And they asked for looking for models, black models, different ethnicities to represent their brand. And they asked me, and I was again hesitant, but I did do it, and that's what was my first ever photo shoot, and I enjoyed it. And the photographer also liked the way I posed and stuff like that, so I guess it kind of sparked my interest from there.
And I guess, have there been any challenges you faced as you've been embarking on this modeling career?
Definitely. Of course, if anything, there comes challenges, right?
Of course.
Definitely. So like, I would see, I guess, some designers telling me that I need to decrease the hips.
What? You're already like...
They said the hips is too big.
I feel like you're the perfect model size.
Or I'm
That's
not
crazy.
dark enough for their look.
Oh, so they want even... Wow.
Yeah,
so I guess for a black model, it has to be like the extreme image of that. Not okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and or even like they want more European. Like, it's like sometimes they want like a black girl with like more European features.
Okay.
And I have more
black but not too black.
West African features. So, so I guess those are some of the challenges. Also the fact that I guess my hair, like they like it like
they
this,
want the natural
but they want it versatile where I can straighten it bone straight.
Okay.
So some stuff like that.
Okay, of course. And that's something we hear about a lot about in the modeling industry, that a lot of black models have to go through, which is really unfortunate. So what brands have you been working with so far, and are there certain brands you hope to work with in the future?
Okay. Well, I definitely enjoyed working with lots of Toronto brands, like lots of Toronto.
And there's a lot of emerging great designers in the city.
Yeah. So one definitely Siddiqui, Ofere. I would say also Haile Gervasi, which is going to be showcasing at African Fashion Week. Also Oshell Fashion Host, which is based out of Eglinton and Yonge area. Okay. As well as there's so many.
And are there certain brands you hope to work with?
Yeah,
you said you're thinking be international, so you don't think big. And
I definitely want to work with Prada one day.
Oh, nice.
YSL, Givenchy. There's so many
brands,
but I do have a lot in mind.
So hopefully, you never know, you'll see her in the next Prada ad, right? But fall winter collection ad. So we just wrapped up a shoot. You did amazing. It was good to see you, like how you were posing, and it looks so effortless. So what do you usually do when you're preparing for a shoot? There's certain things that you do in preparation, or you just go with the flow and just do your thing?
To be 100% honest, I pray before I go on any sets or any fashion show. I'm like, God, help me, like, do the best I can possibly do, and keep my mind focused to deliver the message of what maybe the creative team has imagined or envisioned. And from there, I just think positive and do the best efforts I can do. So.
Okay. And what do you prefer? Do you prefer runway modeling or print modeling?
Honestly, it's hard to say.
Really?
Yes. But I do enjoy being on the runway for some reason,
like
a little bit more.
Stuff,
yeah. Even though it's 10 seconds, that 10 seconds says a lot about
and there's so much that goes into behind the scenes before you even get out on the runway.
Yes,
So
yes.
even though it's 10 seconds, it's like hours beforehand
Exactly,
that it leads up to that 10 seconds. So you prefer runway?
Like maybe 5%.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's half and half.
Yeah.
I guess, but then you seem so like, well, we just did like a photo shoot, so just though it seemed like, you know, you're so like in the zone when you're just posing, and it's just like, it seems like it's so effortless and so like it's just you, like it's not like you're modeling, you just, the movement is just so
Like you're made. I feel like I'm a part of a community, and like I feel like I can be the canvas for that community and almost represent that niche or that brand. So when I'm amongst like the African community and beautiful patterns and bold colors, I really come to life.
Yeah.
When I'm
it's very vibrant. It's very like happy.
It makes me feel like very at peace, you know? And like
it seems like more fun fashion, because some fashion, even though it's very artistic, it seems like a lot of dark imagery, so serious, but like all from the African fashion, even when they try to make it very artistic, it's always very fun and light. Yes. So that's good to see. It's good to see that you are really embracing or including African fashion within your career, because it is emerging. Who knows? Like there are a lot of international African fashion brands too, so that could be on your list of
for sure.
You know, designers to work with in the future. And do you have some favorite African fashion designers?
Yes. I still love Ofure.
Yes, her stuff is so beautiful, and I've seen you a lot of her campaign ads or on her website with like the shoots for all the different outfits for her new collection. So that must have been a nice experience.
Yes, like I actually started with the Ofure brand in 2015. That was her launching, and it was just an amazing experience. The growth. Yes, the growth coming from then to now. It's like. Spectacular. And
she's becoming international. She has like celebrities wearing her outfit. Yes. So that's amazing. So that's good. You're already connected to international brand. There you go. So now let's talk about your personal fashion sense of style. So how would you describe your style aesthetic?
I'm like very funky.
Funky, okay. This is a cute outfit right here that you have.
Thank you. Very spontaneous. I like to be free, comfortable at all times.
Yeah.
I like to feel sexy as well, stylish, and you know, just represent Nene and who she is, right? So.
And do you have any like style inspiration?
Yes, Solange. I love
Solange. Yes, I love Solange's style.
Solange is just funky, cool. Like she doesn't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah, it's she's very creative with her style. And she, every time I see her, and it's never like. It's not something you see anywhere else. It's always very unique pieces, and she puts it together so well. So that's a really good style inspiration. I guess tell us about your whole style journey, because I know when I was a little kid, I didn't know nothing about fashion. My parents were buying me some. I wouldn't know what I was wearing back then. So until later on that I got into my own sense of style and what I liked. So what was your style journey? How did you discover your sense of style and your love for fashion?
Well, both my mom and my sister are fashion designers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my sister actually went to Jordan Brown College, and same with my mom.
Okay.
And then my sister did designing, and she actually merged into modeling as well. So I was like intrigued by that, and they also dressed me up like in funky, cool clothes, and I guess that's how I developed my sense of fashion. But when I went to Brampton, because I'm originally from Toronto, moved to Scarborough.
Went to the suburbs.
And then I went to Brampton. And then I was made fun of because I was dressing too...
I guess because they're so conservative, so boring out there. Okay, I can't diss Brampton people, sorry y'all.
I guess...
But you know, Toronto, even Scarborough's very like, you know, you can be more...
You can be you.
Yeah. Brampton, they kind of restricted you.
They don't accept you as that.
Really?
They don't.
All those suburban kids weren't feeling it.
They're like, you're too extra. You're too much, over the top. Why are you dressing like that? And at the end of the day, I still did me.
Yeah.
Eventually, the fashion world ended up appreciating it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm sure now those people are like, damn, she was wearing some nice stuff back then, and I wasn't wearing anything.
I have no idea.
Cute. But you don't see any of your old high school people? No?
Like 1, 2, or 3 maybe. That's it.
Okay, so what was the first fashion item you purchased?
Whoa, that's a real like toughie. I can't remember. I purchased.
You can't remember the first, or you can say maybe first designer item you purchased, if you know. Or just piece that you remember your first pay when you made your own money, not like your parents gave you money, or even if they did. But what was the first thing
You know what?
you purchased that you remember?
First thing I've ever purchased
That you know.
probably was like a denim overall from Sirens.
Okay.
And they were like high waisted. I'm obsessed with high waist, mind you.
Okay. Yes, I love high waisted too.
Yeah. And it was like denim. It had like a cool cinching to the waist, and overall like.
Okay. And that's kind of coming back now too. Cause
Yeah.
I see those overall. Was it flares?
It was skinny jeans actually.
Oh, back then.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. Like I found it.
I remember. Back then, like everything was like flares.
Yeah, a lot of it was flares.
And like the big
This was
like.
in grade 10. I was in grade 10.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, that's when you bought your first.
yeah, first ever.
So that's pretty late then.
Yeah.
I think I was buying stuff like in middle school.
Oh yeah. No,
'Cause I think I started working when I was like
Oh okay.
15. I don't know. But what is your favorite fashion brand? And what is your favorite fashion piece in your closet right now?
Favorite fashion brand? That's a hard one.
If you have one, some people just, you like everything.
I'm one of those people that love color.
Okay.
And
I'm
like,
saying.
I'm not afraid of using bold colors because it really pops on like melanin skin. I'm not saying that other skin doesn't pop. I'm just saying like it really goes really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love using yellows. I love using pinks, purples, blues, and just playing with that. Something in my closet that I really enjoy, brand wise, it's not a brand.
Not even a brand. Like, this is your favorite fashion piece in your closet right now. It doesn't be like from like.
Right now, I would say is the recent, from our recent shoot that we did with Philip, that spring coat.
Oh yeah, that's
The
that
color
jacket dress or vest. It's like a vest dress.
Spring,
That was very cute.
The spring
Okay,
dress.
you guys will see that.
And that's from 80
photo.
90 Apparel, and they're based out of Montreal.
So
actually, sorry, not Montreal, Vancouver.
So definitely check it out. You'll see the photos from this shoot on the blog, so check it out. So where's your favorite place to shop?
My favorite place to shop is hands down Zara.
Okay, a lot of people love Zara.
So like Moroccan vibe, like it's so like Italian. I don't know. It's just so like.
So you can be in Zara for hours just buying out the whole store.
Very modern, chic, mixed in with like a Brazilian, Moroccan vibe.
Yeah.
Like it really resonates with what I wear.
How often do you shop at Zara? Are you like you gotta go there like every week?
Not every week, but a couple times per month for sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
Nice. What is your fashion addiction? Is there like a certain fashion piece that you collect?
Yes.
What is that?
I love high-waisted flare.
Okay, so you have a large collection of high-waisted flared pants.
Or just any high-waisted, even if it's a skirt.
Oh, skirt, okay.
Pants.
So flared pants or flared skirts, but all high-waisted.
Yeah.
That is your addiction. So you have like, how large is your collection of these high-waisted?
Maybe like 28 pieces.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Damn, that's a lot. But of course, like you don't. I get you, girl, because I have a lot of stuff. I think I'm addicted to everything. I just have a lot of everything, so it's probably more than 28 for sure. That's the thing I have. And how do you like to accessorize your style? Do you like to keep it simple, nothing, or just minimalistic, or you like to be all blinged out, or just big pieces?
Really, I can be any of that. Minimalistic, extravagant, bold. It just depends on like where I'm attending and where I'm going.
Okay, but you don't have a like
no.
one main way you like to accessorize. Okay. What are 3 essential items you cannot leave the house with?
So that's definitely like either a high waist item, which is either pants, high waist pants or skirt. A tank, and my cute little flip flops.
Okay, well, you wear flip flops with everything.
Not everything, but they're comfortable. So.
Like you have the flip flops as a backup.
Yeah,
so I gotta bring flat shoes as a backup because you know if you're walking around in heels, it can get kind of tiring if you hear. So you need the little backup flip flops. Do you have any fashion pet peeves? Like, is there something you would never see you wear, or like a certain fashion?
To be honest,
trend that you're not feeling like.
To be honest, I try my best to make, like, if anything that a designer gives me, I try my best to make it work.
Okay.
And if I see anything out there that's like obscure, like random, or like things that may not fit. I'm like, maybe we can. If I was wearing it, how would I make it work?
There's not one thing that's like, no, hell no. I
No.
don't get it. I'm not feeling it. I don't even wanna. Okay, that's good then. You just experiment with everything.
Yeah.
So I think we got a better sense of your personal style now. So I guess just to conclude things, aside from fashion and modeling, what are your other interests?
It's funny you asked that. I actually love singing.
Okay.
And I also love designing. Like I aspire
you can transition from model to designer. A lot of people do that. Okay, so we gotta look out for Nini's collection sometime in the near future or far future.
Also, one more thing I love to do is paint. I love to paint. Painting is another way of expression for me.
Wow, so that's everything very artistic. So you'd be modeling, singing, designing, and painting all the way. You can just do one show doing everything. And so what does fashion mean to you, and what is your fashion model, if you do have one?
So fashion means to me is becoming, as a fashion model, I feel like I'm the canvas that brings forth the envisionment of the creative team, and ultimately walking down the runway or being presented in front of a photo or the camera, telling the story and bringing it to life so that the message can be related and translated by the audience, and then they can receive what is being sent out. So
yeah.
I believe that's what fashion means to me, the storytelling portion. And also the model that I look up to a lot is Miss Naomi Campbell.
Okay. The queen of all models.
Like it's not just the fact that she's an amazing runway model. Her confidence exudes in every demand, and when she's speaking in interviews, when she's on the runway, whether she's behind the camera, the confidence just radiates to another level. And I feel like that and her personality is what captures the clients, so that they choose to work with her numerous times over and over again. So
you aspire to exude that same confidence. I think you already do have that confidence, though. Wow, you're well on your way. So what have you learned in this modeling journey you've had so far? What have you learned, and what advice would you give to other people who want to embark on a modeling career?
I would say don't be afraid to be you. Always let your personality really surface, because maybe that's what the client is really looking for. And if you hide that, a lot of the times you don't allow that client relationship to take place. And if that doesn't take place, then you kind of lose the opportunity. So let's be confident in who you are and who you're called to be. And I believe that everyone is fearfully and wonderfully made, so why not be confident?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good advice to give. And I guess final question, what are your ultimate goals, ultimate aspirations? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years?
5 to 10 years from now, I really see myself as a mentor. I have a mentoring program where I can actually have like youth come in and like want to hear what they want to say, or hear what their story is growing up to the point that they are right then, and give them some light about where I'm coming from, and have an exchange type of little thing going on, so that we can actually give them ideas and ways on how to attain the dreams that they want, because everyone has different passions and desires, right? And it's only activated until somebody actually sows into them or pours into them, saying that they can believe in them, and that they can also attain whatever dream or idea that they have, so it can come to fruition. Also, I intend to build a charity. I'm in the process of building a charity.
Okay, currently right now,
and hopefully 5 to 10 years from now, it'll be multiple charities, not just here in Toronto, but worldwide. So.
Okay, amazing. So look out for, what is the charity's name?
So that is called Model for Change Organization.
Okay.
And you got Facebook. It's gonna eventually launch out on a bigger platform, but it's in the beginning works.
It's in the works, so look out for it. And where else can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Nini Amelise, and Instagram, of course, Nini_4 letter U, as well as YouTube, Nini Amelise again, and Twitter, Nini Amelise, as well as a website launch that's happening in August, and that will be www.nineamarlies.com.
Definitely check it out. So thank you so much, Nene, for joining me today and joining me in the Afrofusion spot. It was great having this conversation with you and getting to know more about you and your modeling career and all the great words you had for people thinking to get into the modeling industry. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. But you know, wait, I can't let you leave without asking you one last question. Because of the Afrofusion spot, in addition to the African fashion, we're all about the Afrobeat music. So you gotta tell me, what's the current Afrobeat song you're feeling right now?
A favorite Afrobeat song that I'm feeling right now?
Come on, girl, you gotta have one.
Anything by Sakoye?
Okay, do you know the title of the song?
Girl, I'm not good with titles, but at least I know the musician name.
Okay, we're gonna play this out with one of Sakoye's songs. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mad for your body, yo. Dress for your body, yo. Sing for your body, yo. Baby, mad for your body, yo. Dress for your body, yeah. Anything for your body, yo. Girl, I wanna take you personal. Fight for your mother like a wrestler. Stay for your body like a painkiller. Baby, your body na sisima. Obasima. Although you ubra my yentina. Stay for your body like a painkiller. Oh, sweet to your body na sisima.
Yeah, see my baby make her realize. Say the groupies and the side chicks or them be lies. They wear bikini intentionally to show ties. Nobody compared to my baby cause they be low price. They get anybody in a boy see be friendly tundra. Now the host in Kemuda and memo daddy lumba. Yes, made the mess up the cano crack Jimmy Gunsa. Carpenter team me fear cause I'm a dubia me boompa. Yeah. Boys see the so pontin I'm swimming jam and how she be to say uniform. Say the private coach she be just a backpack cause niggas say meaning until I'm swimming sin for
girl, I wanna take you personal. Fight for your mother like a wrestler. Stay for your body like a painkiller. Baby, your body na sisima. Obasima. Although you ubra my yentina. Stay for your body like a painkiller. Oh, sweet to your body na sisima.
Yeah, you see the way you give me better love. So what that yeah, mommy and I dream better off. I want to marry you till I me boo boo prayer was. My member lock it down cause it's some kiki ya doso. The testimony, the share when I mean ya what type. What's on suji?
Like, like take what's called take out.